So Gandhi, a frustrating afternoon in the end. What were your thoughts?
Very disappointing again. We're on the back of 4 games unbeaten. We're coming here full of confidence, scoring 10 goals in 2 games. And you're hoping that's going to be the kickstart, to boost our away performances. But again, and I sound like a broken record, but we're just way off the pace again. And it's away from home, and just said to the lads in there, we don't work hard enough out of possession. Our quality on the ball, our passing today was so poor. We were second best all over the pitch, and they wanted it more than us. They're big 9. We got hold of the ball. It was a problem. We didn't get hold of the ball. We didn't link up. Yeah, we created 2 or 3 chances. But even at 1-0, we're still in the game, and then to concede a sloppy one when he can turn on the edge of the box, you don't deserve to get anything. We was hoping to do it at Gainsborough and try and nick one and get a replay and get them back at home. But we know the away form's a major problem, and it's something I've got to work on. With the players, it's certainly on the training ground, and we've got to become mentally stronger, work harder, and want it more, because we're like two different teams. One free-flowing football, attacking, creating chances, to away from home, and we look like rabbits in headlights, and it's something we've got to urgently address.
How, with something like that, and I know it's something the managers have to deal with a lot sometimes. How much of it's psychological? How much of it's it's only psychological. Yeah. It's players' mentalities. At home in front of a big crowd. Good pitch. It's easy. Away from home, when the away fans on your case, you've got to want it more. You've got to have a never say die mentality, where you get everybody behind the ball. You see them putting blocks in. Doubling up on the full-backs, where teams don't score against us. Then 15-20 minutes to go, you can nick the game 1-0. You don't have to be brilliant, but you've got to be determined. You've got to be resolute, and you've got to put bodies on the line. And at the minute, we're not like that. It was a strange game, because it's obviously a disappointing goal to concede early on, but you did feel up to half-time like you were very much in it. Could have nicked one, obviously hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
So it was that kind of game right up until they did score the second goal, that a replay wasn't beyond you.
Yeah. We said at half-time, the bonus is it's only 1-0. I thought we started the first 10 minutes of the second half well, and we just couldn't get that goal, and there was nothing in it. But then obviously when they went 2-0, they got stretched. But Westy put a great ball in. We didn't get on the end of it. Our set pieces weren't great today. But yeah, it's back to the drawing board, and just pick them up, and we go again next week for Warrington Rylands. Yeah,
we have Warrington Rylands at home next week. At home being perhaps the thing to focus on there initially, because the form has been good at home. You can't take that for granted either, can you? It's about picking them up after this, I guess.
No, we can't take anything for granted. And I said to him, I'm not going to, have a go at you. You work your socks off, but we just weren't good enough on the day today, and we have to be better, away from home, with our passing, with our mentality, and our work rate. And we'll get there, because we're not a bad side. We're very close to being a very good side. But you've got to come to teams, similar level to us, and pick points. Well, not pick points up, but pick results up. And if we could have got a draw and got them back at home, it might be a different story. But it's not meant to be.
I don't want to create excuses for you, but there was an element of bare bones about the squad again today. Obviously, our players missing again. Has that been part of the frustration? You've not been able to perhaps have a full, not just the first 11, but you've not got perhaps as much strength on the bench to call upon in games like this. How far are we from perhaps having that situation rectified in any way?
I think in a week or two it'll be the same. Obviously, we lost Demi this morning for whatever reason, and he was starting today. He's been in fine form, scoring 3 and 3, and it disrupts your preparations. And maybe that might have been the difference today. You don't know, but I think in a couple of weeks' time, we'll have a squad of 18, 19, and there'll be competition from places that and that's what we want.
Good. Cheers, Gandhi.
Cheers, mate.